Jeff, Zach, thanks for joining me.
Hey,
Hey,
Steve, thanks
Steve.
for having us again.
Good to have you guys. We're talking about Larry Ellison, real estate developer, not just co-founder of Oracle, but creating a new ultra-wealthy enclave in Florida. And hey, if you like this kind of news in real estate, visit our website, selectfincap.com, and get our free newsletter to see other news items like this in the commercial real estate space. But moving on to the item, Mr. Ellison is pouring millions of dollars into transforming an exclusive island about 20 miles from Mar-a-Lago in Florida into a haven for the mega rich. Um, he's bought the 400 resident town of, he's been buying properties in the 400 resident town of Manalapan. Am I getting that right, Zach? Well, you can correct me in a
No,
second.
Manalapan.
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 There we go. He's pumped in about 450 million into two landmark properties so far. Um, you guys know Florida real estate like the back of your hands. It sounds like Larry's making a pretty big and good move here, but some of your thoughts on developing a new kind of ultra wealthy enclave here in Florida.
Well, I mean, look, Manalapan is interesting because it practically touches Palm Beach, but it's been kind of the I don't know the PC way to say this. It's been ignored greatly for a very, very long period of time. Um, and everyone loves Palm Beach. That's basically fully built out. There's really no space. You're watching people buy things for 30 million, tearing them down, building 70 million because there's no land. Jupiter Island to the north, same thing. This was inevitable at some point. There's an ultra high-end hotel that's there that was originally Ritz-Carlton, that's right on the ocean. I've stayed at the hotel after it was rebranded independently. It's called The O. He bought that. That's a great place to start. That thing is an absolute gold mine, and it is a great property. This almost sounds like an advertisement. So, I mean, if you haven't been there, I suggest checking it out. We don't get any commission or kickback from that, but I just enjoy staying there personally. But all the houses, all the land, you have big lots, they're on the water. There's actual space to go in and not spend a fortune to buy and build. And the town, because it's been kind of so ignored, is very receptive to new dollars, to new residents, and is very friendly for what they want to accomplish, where not a lot of other places are right now. So you know, we talk about location all the time. This is basically the location that you want to be in and doesn't have the same red tape or the extravagant price tags that are attached to it. At least not right
I
now.
disagree.
Oh, good.
Oh no, I just mean I disagree with the extravagant price tag. So, I mean, you are talking about, specifically Ellison buying a 16-acre quote unquote estate for $173 million, which was a record for the state of Florida. So it's a pretty expansive price tag plus everything else he wants to do. And
Well, yeah,
let's
but
actually call
you buried the
Manalapan what it
lead.
is. It might as well be Palm Beach.
Well,
So
you buried the lead, 16 acres. If you bought 16 acres in Palm Beach, it'd be over a half a billion or $1 billion.
uh no, I think it'd be pretty dang close. But let's go the other way as well. It's also a reason for them to get rid of some of the black eyes like the Epstein estate and the rest of that stuff. So I think people are willing to play a little bit more, at least across red tape, so to speak. But look, Manalapan isn't too different in any way, shape, or form from from Palm Beach. It does sit on the essentially sits on the water. This specific estate is supposed to touch both sides, beach and water. And the other side, which is really what they're calling lakefront, but that's just inshore. So I don't know. To me, I think this is in some ways kind of ridiculous, but when you've got the money and you can play, go play.
Okay. Hey, thanks for the insights, guys. Let us know what you think about Mr. Ellison's latest real estate foray in the comments section. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and visit our website, selectfincap.com, and get on our free newsletter to see more news like this in the real estate market, as well as get a look at exclusive commercial real estate investment opportunities with Select FinCap. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Steve.
Steve.